That's it guys, that's more than enough. After getting inside the bus stand, we can directly find the Rishikesh buses. And the time is around 8:30. And besides the worrying, I'm also excited because I'm going to Kedarnath. It's really cool guys. And we made a destination which is Gorigon. And anyway, I'm going to this way. The time is around 5:30. And we lost track of the kilometer range. It's bad news guys. And in the line, we have to stand in the line, we have to go to the temple. Anyway, I'm shuring to talk but it was worth it. And also, we have finished the darshanam of Kedarnath. And hello guys, welcome to my channel and myself Suresh. Today, I'm going to make a video about how to go to Kedarnath in the most efficient way possible. So I'm going to make a new video about how to go to Kedarnath in English, and all the people in India can easily understand. And right now I'm in a Telangana Express, which I'm boarding from Secunderabad. This train was supposed to be at 6:30, but due to some technical or some other issues, the train was scheduled at 8:50, which is around 9 o'clock. And I don't know when I will be going to Delhi. And this is my first vlog for the Kedarnath video. And after going to Delhi, I will be making another vlog. I'm in Delhi right now. Actually, my train is supposed to depart at 7, but due to some train issues, we have reached Delhi at 11:30. And I could have made a detailed video from Hyderabad itself, which is the train departing and the train boarding and all. But I didn't make that detail from Hyderabad. But I'm gonna make each and everything detailed from Delhi. Why? Because it's easy to get to Delhi from any part of India. From Delhi, before going to that bus stand, for the people who have never been to metro, for people who are new ones, who want to get some experience by metro, I'm gonna take a good video in detail about metro also. So come on, let's go to the metro and let's go to ISBT. So guys, as we are seeing, that is the railway station which I have made a video there, and I have came all this way. This is gate number 2, and this is the metro station, and we are gonna get inside the metro. And I'm gonna go inside the metro, and this is the metro which we are going inside. Yeah guys, we are walking inside the metro, and I think we have to take a left from there. We are in the Delhi metro station, and we have taken a ticket to ISBT bus stand, Kashmiri Gate. And make sure that you mention ISBT Kashmiri Gate, okay? Because they might be a different gate. So they gave me 2 tokens because me and my friend both are traveling, and this is the ticket. Yeah, I have reached platform number 2, and you can see a fence behind me. Behind that, the metro train will be coming, and there is no need to worry about anything. Just reach Delhi railway station, and after exiting the railway station, come to gate number 2, and come take a ticket to ISBT, and reach platform number 2. That's it guys, that's more than enough. Okay guys, we have reached Kashmiri Gate, and they have been saying that after reaching Kashmiri Gate, you have to take a straight left. You have to walk some distance, and you have to take a left. After going left, you will find the ISBT bus stand. Okay guys, we have reached ISBT bus stand. Just now we have made a video at the end of the exit of the Kashmiri Gate, which is over there. And after taking a 20 meters of walk, we can directly find the ISBT bus stand. And after getting inside the bus stand, we can directly find the Rishikesh buses. Now come on, let's walk inside the ISBT bus stand. Guys, you can clearly see ISBT Kashmiri Gate. Welcome to Maharana Pratap ISBT Kashmiri Gate. Okay, now we are in the ISBT bus stand. We have reached the ISBT bus stand, and this is the inquiry counter. And I'm gonna inquire about how to go to Rishikesh from here. And once I know the details from them, I will update you. With the inquiry, we have found out that the Rishikesh buses will be available from platform number 8 to platform number 14. And we have found the Rishikesh bus here. And now I'm gonna board on to that bus. They have been telling that it will take 6 to 7 hours to reach Rishikesh. And let's get inside of the bus and let's have a look about how the Rishikesh bus will be. And right now we are in the Rishikesh bus guys. This is the bus of Rishikesh, and there are people with me along in the bus. And I have to mention that from Delhi to Rishikesh, the bus fare will be 370 rupees per person. And here is the bus ticket, and it's clearly mentioned 370 rupees here. It's gonna take me around like 5 to 6 hours to reach to Rishikesh. and I'm gonna do another vlog after reaching Rishikesh. And yeah, this is the entire bus view of the bus. Guys, we have reached Rishikesh. The time is around 8:30 and we have started from Delhi at 1 o'clock. It took us like 7 to 7.5 hours journey, and who knows, if the traffic is more, it can merely take up to 8 hours or more than that. Actually, my initial plan was to start from Rishikesh from now itself. As soon as to reaching Rishikesh, my plan was to go to Gaurikund in the night itself. But I have come to know, just have a look at those hubs. There are many taxi and private hubs over there, and we have contacted them that they have been saying that the buses from Rishikesh to Gaurikund will be available in the morning 7 o'clock it seems. And if it is in the morning, most of the time will be get wasted here only. And we have already talked to some of the taxis. They have been telling me that there are private taxis which are available at the which will be available from night 2 o'clock, which I feel is a time saving option. So we have already hired a taxi. The taxi gonna leave at 2:30 in the morning, and it will be taking 6 hours journey to Sonprayag. From Sonprayag, there will be 2 more kilometers to Gaurikund, and we have to take another local vehicle, which they have been saying it's gonna cost like 40 to 50 rupees to Sonprayag to Gaurikund, and we have to take some room in Rishikesh, and we have to come back to the Rishikesh bus stand at morning 2 o'clock. And this is the Rishikesh bus stand, guys. Just have a look at the Rishikesh bus stand. And as soon as you reach the Rishikesh bus stand, if you are reaching in the morning, you can directly find the buses from Rishikesh to Sonprayag. Or if you are reaching late nights like me, just take a room somewhere nearby at the bus stand and come to the bus stand by night 2 o'clock. We are in outside of the Rishikesh bus stand, where we can find a number of rickshawalas here. And as I mentioned, the plan from Rishikesh to Gaurikund is at morning 2 o'clock. And we have been so exhausted since our journey had begun, and we are going to take a room nearby. And after approaching some people, we have came to find out that the best rooms are available in low rates from Ramjula and Lakshmanjula. I think those are some area names. Ramjula is like 3.5 kilometers from Rishikesh bus stand, and Lakshmanjula is from like 5 kilometers from Rishikesh bus stand. And we will be visiting both of them, and if we find some low budget room nearby, we will be taking a room. Hey guys, as I mentioned earlier, by 8:30 we have reached Rishikesh bus stand. Now the time is 9:15. We have approached some auto rickshawala guys. They have told me that we will be finding some better rooms in Lakshmanjur and Tapovan. And I have to say this, that Lakshmanjur and Tapovan these are the street names, and both are in the opposite directions. And as soon as I reach the Tapovan, I really find a good room here, which is like they are charging 400 per day for both of us, for me and my friend. And I have kept my luggage in the room itself, and now I'm gonna go get some dinner. Okay guys, now the time is around 1 in the morning, and as I mentioned in the earlier log that we had hired a cab in Rishikesh bus stand at 2:30 in the morning. And I think if there is any autos available from Tapovan to Rishikesh bus stand, we will take the service. And if there is no service available, I think in the worst case scenario we have to walk. And after reaching Sonprayag, I think we will take another room to dump all our luggage bags in there. And I'm worried about myself and my friend. Why? Because we haven't slept the entire day. Anyway, but besides the worrying, I'm also excited because I'm going to Kedarnath, which is I have been planning for this trip since 2 months. After going to Rishikesh bus stand, I will make another vlog before boarding onto the taxi. For now, let's move from Tapovan. Okay guys, now we are in the Rishikesh bus stand, which we have reached like 5 minutes ago. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, that we're gonna take a private cab to the Sonprayag, and this is the cab that we had. It fits only 4 people. And also have to mention another thing, guys. The buses will be available from Rishikesh bus stand to Sonprayag. The buses will be starting from 5 o'clock in the morning, and I have known the details that the bus fare will be minimum 570. So at any cost, you have to put 600 to 700, maybe 800 to go to Sonprayag in a private cab. So I feel like 130, 230 is not much big difference on this huge trip. That's it guys. If you are going in a group, just go to the big one, or if you are going in 1 or 2 or 3 single people, just this one. And also we have taken this one for a particular reason, because we are exhausted. Why? Because we don't have proper sleep. We haven't slept the entire day itself. Okay guys, now we are here in Sonprayag, and we have started from Rishikesh bus stand at 2:30 in the morning, and and right now the time is around 10 o'clock, which took us like around 7.5 to 8 hours to reach Sonprayag. And now we have to walk some distance to reach the service station, where we'll be finding some cabs to reach to Gaurikund. And they are saying that the service charges from Sonprayag to Gaurikund will be like 40 to 50 rupees, and it's like only 5 to 6 kilometers it seems. And I have to see, I don't know what happens. But the journey that I have been experienced from Rishikesh to Sonprayag is like, it's a bumpy ride. It's too much a bumpy ride, and also it's a new experience. Why? Because we will be seeing Alakananda river in between, and we will be seeing some Himalayas in between. Yeah, it's really a good ride. I think, but a little bumpy one. But anyway, people are saying that the services will be available on the other side of the road. After reaching the other side, we will be taking some vehicle to reach Gaurikund, which is 5 kilometers from here. We have reached on the end of the road of Sonprayag, and at the end of the road we will be finding a beautiful bridge. It's really cool, guys. And on the other side of the road, you can see some taxis to Gaurikund. Come, let's go to the taxis and let's go to Gaurikund. We reached the ultimate destination, which is Gaurikund, and from Gaurikund to you can see the hill, which we have to do some trekking up to 16 kilometers. After doing the trekking, we will be directly going to Kedarnath, and we have inquired some people that we will be finding the clock rooms in the, after walking like 200 to 300 meters, we will be finding some clock rooms, some hotels and all. And I hope there should be some good clock room to dump all our luggages in there. We have started trekking to Kedarnath, guys, and as you can see over there, that is the starting point of our trekking to Kedarnath, and there's a long way of up to 16 kilometers, and we have to trek now. I will trek as much as me and my friend will trek as much as we can, and if it isn't possible to trek any more further, we will take the help of horses. And horses are the best means if you can't go by your legs. And that's, I think we have completed like up to 1 or 1.5 kilometers, I don't know, and I'm literally exhausted. And there's a Maggie stall behind me. Yeah, in the 16 kilometers of trekking, you will be finding Maggie and tea stalls where you can, and also will be finding some benches where you can get some rest. Yeah, as I was saying, we have kept all our bags in the Gaurikund itself in a clock room, and after this trek we are thinking to plan our night in the Kedarnath itself to take a room. So for that purpose, we are simply taking one college bag, and also we bought some sticks in the middle, which will be our hand grip. We have been trekking these 3 hours, and guess what? We have covered only 6 kilometers. No matter how hard we try, we can only cover 2 kilometers per hour. Even if we have taken a very short break also, we can only cover 2 kilometers. Before entering upon this, before coming to this trekking, people have been saying that if you can, for the 16 kilometers, you will easily take like 10 to 12 hours. I was surprised, and I was over challenging them against them. Like why to 10 to 12 hours? I can easily cover the 16 kilometers in 6 to 7 hours. But after coming here, I have realized that 10 hours is the best time to do that. And I don't know, there are still 10 kilometers left ahead. I don't know when will I reach to the top of the Kedarnath. I think I will definitely reach by night 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. And I think we will be taking a tent in there, and we will be spending our night in there. And just have a look at this waterfall, guys. And this is not the only waterfall. There are n number of waterfalls along the way, and all these waterfalls are they are excellent to view, man. Those are really good to view. And yeah, this is the way. Just we have to trek all the way along. It's really hard to trek, guys. And if you are a little, and also I have to mention one more thing, guys. If you wanna go on horses, the price that I have mentioned at the bottom is 3,000. And after coming to after covering 3 kilometers, we have asked again the horse people. They have been told that the price is 2,500. Maybe now if we ask any horse people, they will mention the price is 2K. As we ascend the top of the hill, maybe the price will be descending. I'm not sure of it. But I have mentioned that this is a budget trip now, so I think I won't be taking any horses. But if you are having some good budget, you can definitely plan horses. Why? Because this trekking is literally scattering me into pieces. Me and my friend, we are scattering into pieces here. And for each 2 kilometers or 1 kilometer, we should definitely take a break. Why? Because without any break, we can't even walk any further. Anyway, after covering some more distance, I will make another vlog, guys. Okay, guys, here's a quick note that I have to mention along the way. As I'm approaching the way is divided into two ways. One is this one and one is that one. And I have inquired some people here. That is the easy one. I mean, that the road is a good one, and here the road is like, you know, crispy one. But what I also came to know is this is the shortcut way, and that is a long one. So even if the road is like a bumpy road, I wanna take the shortcut. Why? Because as I'm being exhausted. And when you approach this point, it's up to you. You can prefer which way you want to go. But what my preference is, you can take the shortcut if you want to make this trekking soon enough. If you want to finish this trekking soon, so you can go to the shortcut way. Anyway, I'm going to this way. Yes, the time is around 5:30, and we lost track of the kilometer range. We don't know how much distance we have covered. And just have a look at the weather. We can't even see people behind 10 meters. The weather is getting to be much foggy, and it's also a little bit drizzling. And I have bought this raincoat kind of thing, which costs around 200. And also I have to mention this thing, guys. Whatever you want to buy on your way to a trekking, it's very expensive. Even a water bottle, it costs around 50 rupees. It's too much expensive. I prefer you better bring some water bottles. And trekking is too hard to do with your legs and all. And even with the horses and all, it's somewhat difficult. We face many difficulties with horses also. Okay, guys, here we are. There is heavy rainfall, and we can't even see the roads. Why? Because it's too much. Roads are too much foggy. And me and my friend came to Odisha, and we have been in contact with the local members. They are saying that they will be providing some nearby tents to us, and I think that would be a better option right now. Why? Because traveling in this late night with all the rainfall and all the fogginess, I think it's a dangerous one, and also our body couldn't resist those kind of temperatures. From base camp to temple, it is like 1.5 something or 2.5, I'm not sure of it. Okay. After spending our night here, our plan was to move out from here in the early morning 4 itself. So if we move out by 4, we can easily reach to temple by 6 or 6:30. Why? Because early morning 7 there will be and from base camp to the temple it was like around 2.5 kilometers. And if we are staying in here, we have to start here by morning 4 o'clock, which I already mentioned. After visiting the tents now, which the locals will be providing us, and they have been asking like they told me like 300 per head, but we bargained for 200, and I think we're gonna cut it around at 250. I just want to make sure that you have noticed the background. Those are the Himalayas. I'm very excited about that. And there's a bad news, guys, that we have found out from the locals. That is, the Harati will be given. We have been in a thought that the Harati will be given in morning 7 and evening 7, but it's not right. The Harati will be given in the morning 5 o'clock and evening 5 o'clock, and the time is around 6:30, and we thought we can catch up to 7 o'clock Harati, but we already missed it, and just now we came to know from the locals. Anyway, the temperature is too cold, guys, and I want to make sure this thing is super important. Why? Because yesterday we have been in the night we came to Kedarnath with our shoes, pants, everything. It was drenched in the line. And if you are coming to Kedarnath and if it is accidentally raining now, it's better for you to keep an extra pair of socks, gloves, and also extra pair of shoes. Why? Because now our shoes are completely wet and we had no other option, and there is no shoe store to buy some shoes, and we don't have all proper gloves also, which is a really bad thing for us right now. We are even shivering. Me and my friends is shivering right now. Anyway, I will show you the temple, and I will just show you the surroundings of the temple, and after finishing the temple we'll get some breakfast, and we missed the Harati, but still we are going to temple. And they are also saying that there will be another Harati at evening 5 o'clock. If possible, we will try to stay up to evening 5. If not, we will be vacating in the afternoon itself. Why? Because we got other plans to do. We are here near the temple, and as you can see, there's a huge line from all the way to the temple. And we have found some gloves, scarves, and monkey caps in the nearby shops. And if you are a person who is coming with all the gloves, scarves, and monkey caps, if possible, try to bring monkey caps and extra set of socks. And if you didn't bring any of those items, don't worry about it. After coming to Kedarnath, you can find them nearby. Anyway, without these things, you can't even survive here. Even if you can survive, but it will be too much cold. So as you can see, that is the temple over there. That is the temple, and this is all the line around the temple.
and we have to stand in the line. We have to stand in the line. We have to go to the temple. Anyway, I'm shivering to talk because the cold is too much here. Okay, guys, we have finished our darshanam, and this is the temple as you can see. And I have to mention one more thing, guys. The line is a very huge line, and the line we face many issues standing all the way along the line, but it was worth it. And also the inside of the temple, the darshanam was, the polices were pushing the crowd. It was like a 30 seconds visit to the god, but anyway, the darshanam was good. And this was the temple surrounding. This was the temple, and there's the line. We have finished the darshanam of Kedarnath, and as I told you earlier, me and my friend we thought of going to the top of the mountain for Himalayas, but I think it's not possible. Why? Because we have to trek another 2 mountains, which is very hard for us to do. But anyway, reaching Gorikond is our main motive right now. We have successfully completed our Kedarnath trip, and right now we're in Sonprayag, which we have reached the night itself. But actually yesterday when we reached Gorikond, I thought of saying the details about the trekking, but we couldn't because we were so tired and we need to take some rest very badly. And today morning we woke up, and I have to say this, the Kedarnath trip took 3 days for us, which the day 1 we have started from Delhi, and the day 2 we have started from Rishikesh bus stand, which we skipped our 1 day's sleep, and the day 3 we were in Kedarnath, and the end of the day 3 we have reached Gorikond and also Sonprayag. Yeah, to talk about the trekking, I have to mention 3 type of categories, guys. Category 1, where people can afford the budget and all, you can directly choose a chopper. It's the best choice for you. Even if you think you can do trekking, you can't do it, believe me. And type 2 category, where you can do half of the trekking and rest of half of the distance you can go for horses. And importantly, type 3 category, where people like us who want to cover their Kedarnath trip in a budget friendly way. Even the trekking is very hard. I want to suggest you a detailed point which we have done that. Trek for 1 kilometer and take 10 minutes break, and trek for another kilometer, take 10 minutes break. It's the best thing to do, and if you do in such a way, it will easily take 10 to 12 hours to reach the top of the Kedarnath. And also the trekking, guys, I have to mention one very important note. Just make this note as very important one. Why? Because while trekking to the top of the Kedarnath, it's very hard, it's very difficult, but anyway you can do it. You can do it with given time and all, you can do it. But while trekking down from Kedarnath to Gorikond, it's very risky. Even if it took for us, we started from afternoon 12 o'clock on the Kedarnath, and we have reached Gorikond 7 o'clock. It took us 7 hours by trekking down, but it's very risky. Why? Because the entire road is a slope road, and the gravity will be attracting you. You will be feeling like you want to run, but if you run now, it will be very dangerous. You might have chances to slip down, or you might fall down, or you might hurt yourself. So be careful while trekking down. Just be very careful while trekking down. Come down slowly, or take too many breaks and come down very slowly. And that's the point about trekking. So after reaching Sonprayag, we have taken a dormitory which costed us around 300 per person. And right now we're in dormitory. After vacating the dormitory, we will go to the bus stand in Sonprayag. We have successfully completed the Kedarnath trip, and from Sonprayag we have to walk 1 kilometer distance to reach a town called Sitapur. After reaching Sitapur, you will be finding these fancy buildings and all, and this is the Sitapur's bus stand. From this bus stand you can directly find the Rishikesh buses, and you can directly go to Rishikesh. From there you can directly go to Delhi, and from there you can go to whatever your location was. And that's the Kedarnath trip.